everyone, Lillian here with the recipe for little mini vegan Spanish omelettes. And it's not a complicated recipe at all, but I have made 4 fillings. You don't have to make the whole 4 to do this. You can just make 1 filling or a couple and just do it that way. But this is an excellent recipe if you're like having friends over or something and you just want to put something pretty on the plate. So have a look at the recipe. I am using in all of the fillings Japanese Yakiniku Tare, and I do use that in a lot of my recipes. It's a Japanese barbecue sauce. Make sure the one that you're using is vegan. If you can't find it, just use a stir-fry sauce that you like. Okay, so have a look at the recipe, hope you like it. In the pot, put 1 can of chickpeas, 2 tablespoons of Yakiniku Tare, 1 teaspoon of Rayu, which is a chili oil, and 1/4 teaspoon of vegetable stock. Give that a mix. Stir chickpeas for 1 to 2 minutes and then they'll be ready. In this fry pan, I've been frying 3 eggplant with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I closed the lid and turned the heat on low, and it's been steaming away for 7 to 8 minutes. So the eggplant's now soft and we can take the lid off. To that we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of sesame seeds and 1 tablespoon again of the Yakiniku Tare. Give that a mix. The last thing you want to do is just add some freshly ground pepper and the eggplant is ready. The onion and olives have been microwaving for 8 minutes. They're nice and soft. To that we're going to add 1 tablespoon of the Yakiniku Tare and 1/2 tablespoon of nori flakes, seaweed flakes. Give that a mix, and the onion and olive filling is also ready. To make purple cabbage filling, I've chopped 200 grams of purple cabbage. To that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 1/2 teaspoon of vegetable stock. Turn the heat on medium and you want to cook that for 2 to 3 minutes. Cabbage has been cooking for 3 minutes, and now I'm going to add the beautiful balsamic cream, the creamy balsamic vinegar, about 1 tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoons. Add as much as you like. Give that a mix, turn the heat off, and the gorgeous cabbage filling is ready. To make the vegan omelette, start with 300 grams of very firm tofu. I'm actually using a baked tofu, but firm tofu is fine. To that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of besan, which is chickpea flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of nutritional flakes, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of curry powder, 1/4 teaspoon of vegetable stock. Give that a mix, and eventually it's just easier to go in with your hands. So get your hands in there, mix it around, and then it will be ready. Nice mix. So as you can see here, I'm using a muffin tin which can make 12. So I've got my 4 flavors of vegetables: the eggplant, the purple cabbage, the onion and olives, and the chickpeas. And now what we're going to do is just scoop on some of that egg omelette, and you want to just sort of press it down a little bit, not too much. This is just enough to make the 12, so go ahead and do that with all of them. So the tofu omelette's in the muffin tins now, and if you have this, just go ahead and sprinkle some chopped spring onion, because it does look pretty. Get that on the top of all of them. And the last thing you want to do is just add some paprika, just for colour. And then we're going to bake these in a 180 degree Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So they really are cute, these little Spanish mini omelette things, and I must admit I am enjoying the nutritional flakes recently. So, you know, if you're a vegan and you do miss cheese, or you enjoy the flavour of cheese, then I suggest you experiment with the nutritional yeast flakes. And I also have used them, as you saw, in this recipe. So the one I've got here is the chickpea little Spanish omelette. Just have a little taste. Itadakimasu. This is so yummy. Like, this is definitely a brunch kind of thing, you know. Get a nice salad and a nice, you know, fresh baguette or something, and, you know, sit down with someone and just get into it, because it's really nice and, you know, really cool to look at. So hope you like the recipe, and looking forward to doing more recipes with you. Ask me any questions that you have. A lot of my friends ask me questions all the time about my recipes, so, you know, always here to answer questions if you have any. Right, so see you next time. Have a great weekend, and vegan sometimes, because vegan is not only for vegans, it's for anyone. See you later.